Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So I have a bit of an update on one of Trump's terrorists. They are taking a plea deal. He's also being sponsored for witness protection, and he appears to be poised to rat out all of his fellow militia members. This is 53-year-old John Ryan Schaefer of Indiana. He was originally charged with 6 crimes related to the Capitol attack, but today he pleaded guilty to only 2 of those charges: obstruction of an official proceeding and entering a restricted building with a deadly or dangerous weapon. So those 2 charges alone carry a penalty of up to 30 years in prison and some pretty hefty fines. So it'll be interesting to see what he ends up with, how much he's able to whittle that down by spilling the tea on his fellow insurrectionists. Now, in regard to Schaefer's plea agreement, the federal prosecutors said, quote, "The government's ongoing plea negotiations with this defendant are the first and most advanced plea negotiations involving any of the over 300 Capitol riot defendants." Schaefer admitted in court that he forced his way into the Capitol and that it was for the express purpose of ending or delaying the electoral vote count. And he admitted to carrying bear spray into the Capitol, and prosecutors say that he did use that bear spray on multiple officers, and he also verbally assaulted others that were inside the building. Schaefer is apparently a heavy metal guitarist for a band called Iced Earth, and he describes himself as a founding member of the Oathkeeper's militia group. And apparently, he has some pretty long-held anti-government beliefs. He was interviewed in 2017, and he referred to himself as an anarchist. He called the federal government a criminal enterprise. And in that same interview, he told reporters that the 2016 election was rigged. Say what? So he thought that it was rigged when Trump won, and then he thought it was rigged when Trump lost. So I don't know. I mean, Trump did only win by participation trophy in 2016, aka our ridiculous, antiquated electoral college system. But okay, I mean, it sounds like this guy just, there's no pleasing him unless his candidate of choice wins in every way possible. I guess he just doesn't believe it's legit. These people are so in their own bubble. They literally get no information from any outside source. They have nothing to do with anybody who has a different way of thinking. It's crazy. I have plenty of family members who voted for Trump for one reason or the other. I hear their side of things. I have friends who voted for him. Not that I agree, but yeah, I understand their reasoning. I get that there's a lot of people out there who supported him and who voted for him. I don't think that they're hearing that alternative view. I don't think that they know a lot of people who didn't vote for Trump and who have reasons for voting against him or for voting for another candidate. And that's a distinction there. There's people who voted against Trump, and there's people who voted for Biden. I happen to be someone who voted against Trump, not for Biden necessarily. And there's things that I'm happy with him about, and there's things that I'm really pissed off at Biden about. But I don't think they hear that from anyone. I think they've surrounded themselves only with other Trump supporters. And so in their minds, it is unfathomable that he would lose because everyone supports him, at least in their world. All right, guys, so as I hear more, I will let you know, but apparently his plea agreement was accidentally leaked ahead of time, which you never want to do that because then people that he's ratting out have the opportunity and chance to hide evidence. If I were one of his fellow Oath Keepers, I would be a little worried right now. Just saying, sleep with one eye open. The feds might be knocking. All right. As always, guys, take care. I will talk with you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching and listening.